Hello, how are you guys this evening? I want to talk to you about how to unlock your purpose, also called your Dharma in the world of yoga, which is your life's calling, your life purpose, and how that can translate into a life of passion and prosperity. I'm personally extremely passionate about this because I believe it's my purpose. I know it is to help guide others, to help guide others to discover their dharma or find their purpose and then monetize their passion. And the reason I'm so passionate about this is that I have found that that's what it takes to really find empowerment and um, to really step out of any heaviness in life, any times of like darkness, sadness, pain, struggle. Like when you tap into this new energy called your purpose, then and you live in alignment, you create an environment within your body and within your mind where stress, anxiety, and depression cannot thrive. I'm not saying you would never feel them. Oh, thank you for yeah, the puppy is behind me. Thank you for Happy New Year to you guys too. Thanks for tuning in. I see a couple of people saying hello. Great to see you. Thanks for being here. So a really important message as you kick off your year of 2021. We're still in January, so we're still in kickoff time. And it's really looking at how you want to live and what you want to create this year. Because what I've found is there has never been a more powerful time to pivot your business, to follow your purpose, to live in accordance with your passion and take it online and create prosperity around it. Why? Because there's never been more eyes online. And even this time of year is really powerful, as well as, everything that we've been through with the pandemic and the life changes and where we're at now. So I'm really in a celebration mode because I'm seeing my clients find so many celebrations. So if you're just tuning in, I'm Tara Nolan from transformationtara.com, and I am an empowerment coach guiding driven professionals, entrepreneurs, and high achievers to follow their dreams and create multiple six-figure businesses by aligning with their truth, their purpose, and living with passion every day. So when you have a purpose and you discover what that is, you wake up each day wanting to use your energy to go towards something that is really meaningful towards you. And I'm going to tell you how to do that today. Get right into like looking at what your purpose is. So when you look at what your purpose is, you do look to your wounds. Look to your wounds, your experience, and your skills. Like, what have you been through at life? Because maybe it was there for a reason to guide you down a path where you can use that experience to help others. And when you do that, you start to look at your pain and your struggles in a different light because you recognize that they weren't just there to be painful. Like spirit doesn't just make it hard, right? Spirit is always guiding you towards lessons that you actually want. And sometimes it takes the hard stuff to get you there. And then we learn and we evolve and we grow if we choose to turn towards it, if we choose to lean in rather than pulling away and having a negative mindset around that, saying, oh, life is hard and everything's so tough. No, what can I learn from this? What can I learn from this? So this is all tools that you can use to get closer to your purpose. And then looking at how you can help other people. Who are the people that you would help, and how would you help them with your experience, skills, and even tapping into those dark or scary times in your life and what they've brought you with where you're at now. So getting clear on purpose is something that we go really deep into in my 90-day transformation mastermind, guiding high achievers to get into soul calling success. I just had one of my clients graduate today, so I had a call with her. Her name's Katie, and I'm grateful to say that she was really thrilled at the program, but she said, maybe it took me too long, and I've been putting constraints on myself with time and how to figure it out, but I really got there. And the point is that we put these pressures on ourselves to be somewhere, to think that we're supposed to be somewhere we're not in life. And really, maybe you're exactly where you're meant to be. And that's what's even led us together here on this video tonight. And maybe everything that's happened, whether it's been challenging or whether it's been beautiful, has led you to this moment, which is exactly where you are meant to be, to discover even what's next for you on your journey. And what if you could fall in love with the process of building your business? What if you could fall in love with the journey rather than thinking, I will be happy when I get to the destination. I need to get to this point in my life, right? So what if you're discovering your purpose and being on this path is a part that you can embrace right here and now. And then you can, again, start to look at your hardships and your challenges as a completely different light and recognize they're guiding you to where you're meant to be. Okay, so when you get to this point, right? When you get to this point, and my clients typically are really clear on their purpose within the first month. That's just how it works. I mean, usually 3 to 4 weeks in, even by 3 weeks, we get them there with guidance and with steps that we take. Once you get there, I usually find that people want to build a business around that or tap into the business that they already have. I work with all kinds of professionals. Many are coaches, but in all different fields, whether it's health coaches or spiritual response therapy. One of my clients, then we have the 90-day program. People find their purpose, create prosperity around it. And I'm going to keep talking to you about how to do that, but I want to explain a little bit about how this works. If you're looking for greater guidance in working with us and what we do, then we have the manifestation program, Manifestation Mastermind, where people come in and they already have their business. So sometimes the 90-day people want to continue on and get support and maintenance, to have maintenance and guidance to go higher. They want to create the multiple 6-figure businesses and beyond and keep balance in their life and really have their relationships thrive to new levels that they never even dreamt possible, that is what happens. That was another thing my client told me today. She said, I thought my relationship was really great with my husband, and I didn't realize there was so much more there that I could do. And it's really, taking me to places I didn't expect. So I hear that again and again. It's really amazing to hear results that people are getting and know that, and I say it to you because it's possible. And when you really allow yourself to become, go deeper within yourself and do the self-work, it's like an intimate relationship with self that we can keep at surface. And when that happens, when you go deeper with self, then you want to go deeper with others. Like the surface relationships are not even possible anymore. And we don't even realize that we can have surface relationships with our own partners, family, and dearest friends, right? Like the person you go have your cocktails with maybe every Friday night or whatever, and you've been doing it for years. Sometimes the women and men in the masterminds go deeper more quickly in a very short amount of time than they do with people they've known, half their lives, because you get deep and you go there and you're uncovering your purpose. You're uncovering what really matters to you and what's really fulfilling in your life. And then when you want to share with others, I find that women in particular, but it's a lot of people, it's men and women in particular, do not recognize their own value and they don't own their worth. And that's one of the issues that people live in forever as a self-limiting belief that they can't do it and therefore block prosperity. So getting to turning your purpose into passion, unlocking your purpose and moving towards passion and prosperity. Even one of my clients was in the annual mastermind. She did the 90-day program and then she moved into the 1-year mastermind, Sarah Jo, and she had a real estate business. And what she found now is she's having the best months of her life in her real estate career. The most recent time we talked, she said she never imagined, first of all, how great her holidays could go and the joy and calm she had with her children. So that says a lot, while creating the best months of her life during a pandemic. So she had a $40,000 month. Not bad to have a $40,000 month. That seems to be a number. My other client, Sarah, who just graduated the 90-day program, moved into the 1-year program. She just started it. She told me that she created $37,000 based on, she was a yoga teacher and she took her business online and built in new programs that we suggested and high ticket offers and created an additional $37,000. Not bad to have additional in your revenue, right? Because I'm telling you numbers today because I want to get into purpose, into passion and prosperity. Like I want to let you know, like this is real. These are facts. These are numbers, right? Another of my clients. So I've got real estate person, yoga teacher. We've got Michelle, who was an employee. And she moved last year from employee to entrepreneur, and she quadrupled her income. Quadrupled from her job, the dirty old job that you think you can't leave because you can't leave my job because it's my income. It's what I depend on. What if your job were actually, it was costing you more to stay in your job than to go do your own thing and then have more freedom around it, right? And you do get more freedom. Someone said I keep freezing. I am a little bit freezing, but I'm sorry to hear that. I just came in, like I'm still in my hat and I just ran in to do this live because I did a snowshoe on the way home from a trip to the COVID test actually for my daughter. I believe she's fine, but we have to drive like an hour back and did errands and then she's doing fine. She was on my back most of the whole time. So I got a really good workout. Oh, good. Some people are getting freezing, some aren't. So I got a great workout because she was on my back, up and down hills around this lake up here. It was about an hour. And I guess I'm bringing that up as part of this live because it really ties in. You not only get prosperity that's different from your job, but you also can create more freedom and flexibility. Like I had to shift everything because my daughter had a fever on Saturday. She's feeling fine. She's doing amazing. But with COVID, the school doesn't want her back in the school. And I understand that until she gets a test and then we wait for results. Well, thank God I can shift my life and my schedule with my work and not have my work suffer because this is a business that I built. And let me tell you how I did that. I'm going to tell you exactly how, because that's another self-limiting belief. Well, I'm going to have to work so much harder if I have my own business, or I'm not going to have time for myself. Actually, you have so much more flexibility. And this is how, because you get to a point, which we teach our clients to do, me and my whole team, from tech support to copywriting to marketing funnels. We have all of these specialists that help you. To build automated systems online. So right now I like to get live and I like to connect with people, and you guys are my people. But there's automated systems going on, ads at all times that lead to videos, which is a VSL, like a video sales letter. I have another one that leads to a masterclass. And I really suggest that everyone here watches that masterclass. It's called soulcallingsuccess.com. So you go to www.soulcallingsuccess.com. It takes a while to watch, but there are 3 mindset shifts that I share that are really a key factor if you really want to create this shift to purpose, passion, prosperity. So this whole masterclass, it's a webinar. It's on purpose, passion, prosperity that I created. Soulcallingsuccess.com. Anyway, so I have the automated systems online running, and then I also have built a team of people. So having a team, I have seven people on my team plus me that are all helping to keep things going at all times. So even though I'm able to take my daughter to the doctor and then still, go for our grocery shopping and do our snowshoeing, and I can do that, and I still have business going on, and we're still creating, moving everything forward, right? So, and I have this amazing group of women that I love working with, and it also lights my soul on fire, just as it does to watch my clients rise. I love having my team and watching them rise and watching them get passionate about the work that we do and building together. So I say this to share my experience and my clients' experience, so you can see that is so possible for you, so possible for you. And then as long as I see that, I think one of my team members, I can't see your names tonight for some reason. It just keeps saying Facebook user. So I'm sorry I haven't been able to say hello to people. I just see you guys making comments because I'm in this different software, but I'm pretty sure that's my amazing operations manager, and she's in charge of client support, and that's Brooke. And Brooke also is the yoga teacher training manager. So she handles a lot. And the yoga teacher training, we go really deep into Dharma. So Dharma is Sanskrit for purpose. And that we're starting with an online, 3 months online. So you do it from your own home in March, April, May. And then we're going to get together up here and be on the lake in a beautiful home with a private chef with gourmet superfoods for the week, and really dive deep into what it is to allow this philosophy of yoga into your life. So if you're like, oh my gosh, I like the yoga teacher training, that sounds amazing. The coaching program sounds amazing. You don't know, you would just book a call with us. So go to soulcallingsuccess.com. You can check out the yoga teacher training at transformationterra.com/yoga, and you can learn more about the training there. But I'm sharing with you how to create more freedom in your life by following your purpose and really tapping into passion and what that does and how that impacts every area of your life. So how do you turn it into prosperity? Yes, you need to then create a high ticket item or a signature service, right? By looking at, thank you. She's posting the chat. She's posting the comments in the chat. And I see someone so excited for the teacher training. So it must be someone here that's already signed up. That's amazing. It's pretty amazing every year. We have guest teachers that come and share their gifts and their purpose, because I don't tap into what's not my purpose, right? Like anatomy is not my thing. So I get someone that's a specialist to come in and share that. My thing is the philosophy and how it shifts your mindset, shifts your life. And it is really a deep coaching program as well, really deep into the life philosophy and how yoga shifted everything for me. But I'm going to tell you some mistakes I made. I'm going to tell you some very serious mistakes I made. They were costly mistakes, cost me, I can't even imagine, the thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars, and the time and the pain and the stress. And I'm going to tell you about that so that you don't make those mistakes. One of the biggest mistakes I made, I'm going to tell you two. One was like three, I guess. I could go on and on. There's more. When I followed my heart and discovered my purpose and passion, I think I discovered it was my passion at the time in yoga, and I left my corporate career making multiple six figures. I moved into yoga, and I thought, F money. I'm not going to be all about money. I was making great money. I want to just be happy, and I want to follow my passion in yoga. So I did that, and I said, I'm going to be fine. I'm going to make it work. I'm going to be fine. And I'm going to travel the world and run retreats everywhere, wherever I want to go. And I did it. Machu Picchu, Bali, Tulum, Mexico. I was traveling South America. Yeah, retreats there, Machu Picchu. I could go on and on with amazing places that I was able to travel and visit and really guide people to, to create transformation in their own life. It was powerful and it was fulfilling, but I did not get ahead financially. I did okay, but that was my mindset. I had my mindset set that I was going to do that. Like I was almost like, I'm not going to let money be the leader anymore. So what if I would have changed my mindset then and said, I'm going to do this and make an amazing living at it, right? It's only been for me the last 3 to 4 years that I really made this mindset shift. Probably, after having my daughter, it was like my priorities shifted a little. And I thought, I got to get back to making an amazing living, not just making a living, making an amazing living, because I want a certain life for us. And I wanted the freedom as well as the prosperity, right? So that was one of the biggest mistakes I did, was my mindset shift. Mistake number 2, I didn't have, also this was mindset. I had a self-limiting belief that could be possible. And I didn't realize what a higher ticket item or signature service could have brought me, to invite people into that at that time, and how powerful that could have been. That would have changed everything for me. And then number 3, the whole reason I had both of these is because truly I did not hire a coach. I did not hire a coach to teach me and guide me how to do that. I thought I was going to do it on my own and I was going to be fine. It's one of the biggest mistakes people make, trying to do it on your own, because they think it costs them so much money to hire a coach. Well, let me tell you, it cost me so much more to wait. I can't imagine what I could have, where I could be if I would have made that shift 10 years ago when I was doing these. Because I was in the business of hosting retreats and coaching and yoga. It started about 13 years ago. So here's what I suggest for you. If you want to do a signature service, this is where you need support. It's like, what's my signature service going to be? How are people going to pay me something like, $3,000, $5,000, $10,000, $20,000? How are people going to pay me that? What's that going to be? You need help, right? Getting clear on like what's included, what that looks like, how you provide that value, where you're at right now with your level of expertise. Typically, a lot of my clients are at a higher level of expertise than what they realize or want to admit. So they're capable of so much more. And they're capable of earning so much more than they realize possible. Like their earning potential is so much higher. And that's where I would say, like, look at your expertise, look at your experience. Like when you get clear on your purpose, you get clear on your expertise. Like this can happen kind of simultaneously. And then you create a program. But what you want to do is you want to have some automated systems. You're going to do in your business, in your soul calling business, you're going to put in one of two things or both, time or money, right? So my business has grown so quickly. It's been really amazing over the last few years. That's why I guide others, that I can now put more money into the funnels and the marketing and less time. So I've built the team so I can pay more people to do other things that I was doing myself. At first, you do it all yourself, and I'm really a fan of guiding people to earn immediately while they're building, like so you can start earning. I find that it's much more natural. I come from a background of sales, so that helps me tremendously, and helps me to help others, because it's much more natural for people when they are building their business, or even trying to scale their business, to stay busy all day and say, I'm really working hard. I'm getting a lot done all day long. But yet they're not doing revenue generating activities, right? Because it's safer, because it keeps them in hiding. They stay in hiding and they don't have to be visible. But they're working on their business. But I got a beautiful website. I'm working on this logo. I got these business cards. I'm building, I'm writing, I'm doing things, instead of, I want people to start earning right away, and then take 10% of that as you earn and start putting that towards marketing, towards building a team, like what you need to do at the same time. So you can be creating the prosperity, while you build all these systems, and then it starts to shift. Then you start to create, you have more clients, you get busier with that versus being busier with putting in the time to be visible, right? And then you have, you're busier with your clients. So you take more of that percentage of that revenue, and you put it towards giving yourself more freedom by creating, paying for marketing and paying for your team. Do you guys have any questions? I love seeing you on here. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm glad this is a good time of night for people. It certainly was something I needed to do today. So go ahead and type them in the chat. I think I get like half of the comments. And let me know if this is helpful or this is resonating with you. I think it's just such an important message, because or it is for me, I hope it's landing with you. I believe it's to be such an important message, because when you don't align with your purpose, your soul gets kind of bored, and your soul can start to kind of fall asleep. There's this quote out there. I think the name is Ferdinand Folk. And the quote is, there is nothing more powerful than the human soul on fire. There is nothing more powerful than the human soul on fire. And that's what happens when you align with your purpose. Like your soul lights up and you become driven. It's like, I call it like soul driven success or soul calling success, both, because you're following your calling and you're just driven to make more happen because you want to help more people, and it lights you up inside. And then when that happens, there's there's a passion for living each day. And I thank God for finding my purpose, and for my business, and for my daughter, because it feeds my soul, right, with so much energy and gives me so much. Like, I can't imagine life without it. Like, even if I had all the money in the world and I could just, go do my cross-country skiing every day, which I love. I guess I still do it every day. I still do it quite a bit. Or if I could just go sit on a boat every day, all day. sorry, I would be like, that's not enough. Like, not every day. Like, I'd be bored. Like, maybe for a week, that'd be amazing. But after that, I want to do something that really matters in my life. It makes an impact. So I've also heard this, it's a buzzword, but making income an impact. And that's what this is about. That's what this is about. Because when you make that income or create that prosperity, that's what that leads towards greater empowerment to create your dream life, live in your dream home, and travel to the places you've been dreaming of traveling, right? Like, just whatever it is, like when not stay in a relationship if it's not right for you because you're scared of the income impact if you were to leave, or heal those relationships, by stepping into higher standards for yourself and stepping forward with a happier you when your soul's on fire, and therefore you show up different in your relationships. Any questions? I'm just seeing if any questions are coming in the chat. Any comments, questions, I'd love to see. I'm pulling up my phone if you're wondering. I'm looking down because I think I might be able to check on my phone if you guys are posting any comments or any questions that I can't see from what I'm using here. So if you do have questions, thoughts, okay, here we go. I'm getting something. Theory's good and purpose can be defined, but what vehicle does one find to help others succeed and make more money? Income from profit, service, yoga experience. How does one find the vehicle for income? This is where a coach can be really helpful. This is exactly what we teach you inside our programs, which is how you create your own signature program, market it effectively by getting the right message to the right audience. But really, like I told you, I work with all kinds of different entrepreneurs. So whether it is in, like I said, I have a realtor, dog trainer, e-commerce, soul response therapy, like, spiritual gurus, to just every kind of business is good. Works for this, but you have to really tune into your purpose and say, how can I help people? And that's when you create your signature service. You see, what would you include to have a $5,000 service, right? So you're asking, how does one find the vehicle for income? The vehicle it's pretty simple. You share the right message with the right audience, and you look at how you can truly help them with the problem that they have. You help contribute to a solution. And from there, you get your offer together. What is your offer? And when you share your offer, you have a high ticket offer that you're looking at the results that you can provide for others and how you provide those results. I'll give you an example of Paula. She, the woman I talked about earlier, she just embarked on her third year with me. So we've had some experience. So this is pretty cool because it was about 2.5 years ago. I said, Paula, you don't have a high ticket offer. She was a dog trainer, and she said she has a brick and mortar. She has a brick and mortar business, by the way. She still exceeded her income from last year, and her business is closed. It's a brick and mortar is closed because we pivoted to online. And last week, she had a 2-day event, which I guided her to do, and we discussed it. And she, as a couple of years ago, we devised an apprenticeship program for her. That apprenticeship program, she is a high ticket item. And because of that event in 3 days, she's looking at, it isn't totally sealed yet, but she's looking at $47,000 in that one day. Not bad for one day. Now she's going to do more work after that because people are going to embark on a journey of apprenticeship with her for the next year. But in her pay up front program, it looks from what everyone, she's already got all her yeses. So not money collected, but revenue sold, I would say, is at $47,000 in one day. And that was a program that, we really co-created. So it depends on your business. It depends on what your purpose is. There's not like one blanket way. I think I answered it as clearly as best I could with, to serve all different businesses that you might have. Let's see here if I can. I got my own up. Okay, I'm just trying to see if I have no, I'm not able to see any other comments. Any other questions or comments? Otherwise, check out the masterclass at soulcallingsuccess.com and let me know if this resonated with you. And be in touch anytime. If I don't see any other questions coming in, so I'm gonna tune out. Let you guys have an amazing evening, and thanks so much for being a part of it. Mwah! So much love, and have a great night.